What is up, and welcome to another Hot Take, where we chill out and listen to some music together and get to decide what we think. I'm Toby A.K.A. Kushing from the T&D channel. Make sure you check out everything else we do. And today we're going to be looking at some Bobby Weir and Wolf Brothers. I looked down at my shirt when I was wondering what to do today and thought, what the fuck? Why not? I have not gotten a chance to actually sit down and listen to them. The shirt I got from when we did a show right after one of their big shows. And so I just wanted to take a little time and see what's up with the Wolf Brothers. So first, I wanted to just look up who I knew, if there's anyone I know in the band here. So we've got our Wikipedia up here. And of course, Bobby. And then, so let's see, there's Don Was is on double bass, Jay Lane on drums. Not sure what I know Jay Lane from. The name sounds really familiar. And familiar? I made up a word. And then we got Jeff Chimenti or Chimenti. I've heard it both said both ways, but I think it's Chimenti. And so we know him from Dead & Co., so he's in this. And then from there, we've got the Wolf Pack, which is their, let's see, we got a trombone, a trumpet, saxophone. We've got a cello, violin. And see, those are played by, we've got Adam Theus, Sheldon Brown, Brian Switzer, Mads Tolling, and Alex Kelly. So that's the Wolf Pack there. I guess that they're named after. And maybe they just joined up with Bobby and his little three-piece that he had going. I'm not sure how this band got together. But let's go in and hop over into the world of Wolf Brothers and see what's up. So I got us started in this jam right after a Not Fade Away, just because I liked the tone that they were getting going here. I don't know what instrument is playing. Is that the violin? Is that the violin? I guess. I'm thinking that that's the violin with some, with like a Mutron or some wah on it or something. Because just looking around, I noticed that there wasn't a lead guitarist, which is kind of odd for this type of music, I would say. But I don't know. So we've got a lot of more traditional instruments. You know, I didn't see any, there weren't any synths. I don't think there's an organ even. I think it's just like piano, brass, strings, and I do like the vibe here. So it looks like I saw a picture of Bobby too in one of, oh, we got a Cassidy coming up. Okay, we got Dready Dude here looking fucking cool as shit, playing the stand-up or double bass as it said, and Bobby definitely takes this a little more lax. He was in his poncho, and another one I saw, he had this like hat with the feather in it. I think he's got like a different style that he does with these dudes. Because I mean, look at their drum set. I don't know if it's playing off of the Wolf Brothers thing, but they got like hair all over, all over the toms on the outside, and then it looked like the cymbals. The tops of the cymbals look like they're covered in like some wolf hair. You know, inconclusive. Who's been eating the wolf hair? And it sounds fine, but it does sound different. It sounds a little muted, I feel like, for the cymbals. Hairy cymbals, dude. Never seen that.
I have seen where the wolf is slept by the silver stream.
I fuck with the Cassidy, you know.
And I can tell by the mark he left you in his dream. I've trod countless trees.
Okay, yeah, I see their slide player there.
I've trod boundless seas.
I couldn't tell if it was slide or violin doing the wah stuff.
Speaks was his name. So you were born to me, Cassidy.
Get it, Bobby. So weird. It's Harry. I don't know. So, a couple things right off the bat to me are like, feels like for purists, for like Deadhead purists, right? There's no modern, additive whatsoever. It's pretty classic setup. Again, no organ or anything. It's like piano, bare bones instruments, barely any. There's no effects except for that one wah that I heard, right? And like Bobby's got his little effects loop, I'm sure, but it's just bare bones, and it definitely is stripped down. I feel like this might be one of the iterations that like a lot of the older heads might like, just because it's like stringed instruments, and nothing too crazy. And it's like be a great like daytime version of the Dead, maybe, like family festival daytime kind of feel. But I do think it is missing something from that. I would want something a little more powerful. Again, like I play the synth personally, so I would want it to have something like that, possibly different keys going on. Also the guitar missing, especially, the Cassidy line, it being ran by like the Jerry tone of it. So it just seems weird because like, yeah, they're all playing that and they have like, maybe they do a little tone stealing here and there. The violinist and the slide player probably, but there's no like peeking through shining Jerry tone in it, which again, maybe it's not about that. It is songs like that can be interpreted a lot of different ways, and like specifically Cassidy's a Bobby song, so it is up to him. But it seems like it's missing something because everyone's playing along there, and it just feels like nothing's breaking through. Like it feels like kind of flat in that sense. It seems like harsh judgment, but I just haven't. It seems more rootsy, I would say. I do love the piano shining through a little bit, but it's not powerful. It's kind of sweet.
The country mile in his Cadillac.
That was kind of cool line. Never heard that line in a Cassidy.
He's rolling back. Come wash the nighttime clean. Come grow the scorched ground green. Blow the horn, tap the tambourine.
Now, yeah, the horns do bring something special into it. I mean, those are some lines in between the words that I've never heard in Cassidy before, so that's kind of fun. And I do think the brass rather, can bring out a lot of that missing powerful sound. I just love seeing Bobby, of course, sing some songs, so I don't really care. But again, playing the type of music I play and playing the synth and stuff, I really just wish, dude, I'm not a purist with this music. I love it, and I've listened to it most of my life, and I feel like it could always be added to, and there could always be a different perspective on it, and I like it changing, and I like it going further out, like again with St. Owsley, the band that I play in with Davey, is like we're experimenting with adding some 808 drops and arpeggiated things, and definitely some synth tones, and just kind of mixing it up with different modern music styles. And I can't wait for that. I think that's going to really bring some new life to a lot of songs I love, because I've heard them a lot, and I know everyone has. Imagine him, imagine Bobby fucking singing these same songs for this long. So it's insane, but maybe that's not he just wants to play. He just wants to keep doing the thing. But for me personally, I like coming into it with a more modern feel. And so it feels like, again, just for the old heads, it feels like just a bare bones, rootsy breakdown of like, I would almost go as far as like this could be a bluegrass project. If they just got rid of the brass and the piano, they're pretty much just doing bluegrass Dead music at that point, which seems odd, but it works too. I mean, look at Billy Strings and shit.
dark years in between you and me, Cassidy. Quick beating
The horns are fun, man.
Catch cold draws a coffin cart. There he goes, and now he starts and he'll cry. Fly to the sea birds.
Ooh, kind of slow.
Scattered like lost words.
I like how this part goes.
To the storm and
It's not peeking through right here. Alright, we got a little solo section here. Everyone's backing everybody else up. Okay. Sax standing out a little bit. Oh. Fucking white people, dude.
Let your life proceed by some design.
I see its appeal at times.
Let the words be yours, I'm done with mine. Fare thee well now. Let your life proceed by some design. Nothing to tell now. Let the words be yours, I'm done with mine. Done with mine.
He loves those, like, I call them like claw chords, where your root's on the middle finger. Weird tinny tone, he went extra hard on the 10 for this one. There's some fun things going on in there. Now I feel like I might be missing the point, because like the more I listen to it, the more I see them playing off of one another instead of doing like the solo circle kind of thing. Again, like a bluegrass or a rock band would do, like pass off solos. They're kind of playing and making space, which is cool in its own way, because they're like, calling and answering. They're having a nice conversation. It's not really overwhelming. No one's taking the front. Which, again, at first glance, I was thinking that something was missing because of that. But now I think it's just a different interpretation of it. And it's more about, like, creating the space together and, like, talking. These are all great musicians, right? So to go all the way around this many people, too, to go all the way around a solo circle with this many great musicians, I mean, they all could wail, right? And they may every once in a while. But I bet they really have some respect and, like, for the room and the space of the music that they're making. So I think they probably stay in this area of kind of peaceful, like just talking back and forth. And I like that. It's starting to grow on me. Still would like, I saw him play with John Mayer and Billy Strings and stuff like that. Now those will probably be completely different shows because there's someone up front kind of at least alluding to the Jerry sound and kind of taking the lead on things, so I kind of want to hear those too. I might check those out as well. Yeah, just real quick before we go, I think we should check out one with a guitarist. John Mayer with them, and then hope that they don't copyright this shit. Let me just hear a second of it. See, they've had a few different people. Tyler Childers, I don't know him. But let's go the beginning of Sugar Magnolia, maybe? Oh, that's a bad recording. Let's try our other one. Yeah, these recordings are not as good as that other one. But I can already tell, I think it's going to take up that missing space there. That honestly, the slide player could have been doing. Yeah, it's hard to hear on this recording. It's not as good. Who's Tyler Childers? Is he a guitarist as well? Yeah, he's an acoustic guitarist. Again, which is cool. I want to kind of see how he plays with him. Yeah, they're rootsy as fuck.
First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing, and the
He's got a nice little voice.
Growing up to ride.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can tell he probably, if I had to guess, he probably does some bluegrass. Because he's got a bluegrassy kind of country twang. But who knows? Could be a fucking pop star for all I know. But yeah, just from that little clip of Mayer playing with them, you know, just it's at least a little closer to me. I really did think there was something missing in the space, even though that is really cool. And I think, again, I'd love to see like Wolf Brothers open for Dead & Co. or something. That would be cool, right? You have like more of a rootsy, play some classic songs, and then you bring the, you know, the big boys out, whatever. And I mean that in sense of like powerful sound, not technicality or like skill at all. It's just like, I would want something a little more modern. That's just me. But I still rep the shit, still love you, Bobby. And, you know, you're just going to do whatever you're going to do all the time until you die. And I love that. And I respect that about you. And I love you guys. And make sure to check everything else out we did. Let me know what you thought about them, about the Wolf Bros, and anything else you can think that I can do on one of these. Make sure to check out our Patreon. We got tons of new music content all the time. We watch movies over there. We got an Extra Dirty podcast. Make sure to check out me, Kushing, under on Spotify and wherever else you get music. You know, make sure to check out Real Bird, which is our company. You know, it's our creed is it's a cult because everything's a cult, and we're one of the nice ones, hopefully. And we love you, and we'll talk to you soon. Let's get it.